Recently we had a family that was in southern Yemen, and they got into a car accident, which is a very typical kind of thing that can happen, and two of the people were seriously injured. Unfortunately, between them and medical care in Sana'a, which is the capital, you had to go 250 kilometers over a mountainous area, which that day before was a major gunfight.
So those of us that attend the Global Congress are trying to change the perception of the industry to where they understand that they need far more tools and best practices than just traveler tracking to manage their risk. Managing risk really goes beyond just travel risk management. You have to address the operational risk management aspect of your organization, but travel risk is a key component of that.
Particularly if you're traveling internationally. It's important that if you're traveling on our dime as an employee, for us to be able to get in touch with you, and that's where the education component comes in. The challenge for companies is how often do you do that? How does it get through it? And it's going to be even more challenging as the new generations enter to the workplace because A, sometimes they don't really care if you have a policy or not. B, you can't just say, here's the policy. They want to know why. Right? So you kind of have to walk them through it and say, well, this is why.
You go to these different conferences and everyone is doing their own thing and kind of talking in a stovepipe about these issues. But they can't be solved by any functional department at all. They need to be solved by bringing all of those elements together. And that's really what this conference is all about, bringing the lawyers, the HR team, travel, security to talk about how do we protect employees and how do we deal with safety and security issues worldwide.
I'll tell you this, been through several coups and evacuations. It's not about the people that sit here at corporate headquarters, it's about the people on the ground. Your country evacuation team, your crisis management team, they're the people working. You think the last thing they want is to be getting calls every 5 minutes from the global team here asking them what's going on. It's absolutely imperative that you let them people do that job.